the ups and downs with on the holiday. Now, I left off from food in the last one. Pardon me. Pardon me again. So we're now going to carry on. We're going to come to the transport. Now, transport. Now, we use Lyft, Uber, and Lynx. Now, Lynx. Lots of ups with Lynx. Sadly, also some downs. Now, the ups with Lynx. And if you don't know what Lynx is, it's the public bus service. If you're in the UK, you might have heard of Arriva or Stagecoach. There are local bus companies. So now for a single, it's $2 for an adult. For a day ticket, it's $4.50. And for a weekly ticket, it's roughly about $18. Technically, we really should have got a week ticket because we literally could have saved some money. But we did a lot of day tickets. Oh well. Shit happens. It just means we didn't have to worry about losing them. So yeah, I mean, it's good prices. Now, the downs on a Lynx bus service. Takes forever to get anywhere. It's like if you go by a Lyft or Uber, you can get to some place within about 15-20 minutes. By Lyft, you're talking about an hour or more. And that's a long part. So it's like if we go get Uber or a Lyft from the hotel to Fineland Premium Outlets, by bus it would take you about 40 to 50 minutes to get there by bus. By Lyft or Uber, it will take you roughly about 10 to 15 minutes. So a lot quicker. But the price difference, that's what you got to remember. If you're on a budget, then Lyft bus service is what you got to use. But you got to remember, sometimes you got to sacrifice that for the time. So yeah. Another up. Up? No, it's still on a down actually. Now, one down for the Lynx bus service is poor connections. Sometimes they don't have, if they're at a bus stop, sometimes they don't have the connection that you want. You may have just missed it, or literally your bus is coming on and you see the bus pulling away. So, what can you do about it? Yeah, you can't do nothing. It's just, that's how it is, isn't it? But so it's a small down. Now, another down. Now, over here, we can use our card to get on the buses without paying for cash. Now, they still don't do card payments. You still got to have the correct money. And it's always been like that since it always has. And I used to like it, but now you can pay by card in the UK. Sometimes when you got to make sure you got a correct change, correct money, it would be easier for us to put our card down and pay for it, but they don't have it. But they've got the sign on the buses. So if this is going to be a small up, this could be a question mark. But I don't know when it's coming in. On their ticket machines, because the drivers don't have nothing to do with it first. I think he presses a button and you put the money in. There is the Wi-Fi, not the signal for the pay by card, like you do get over here, you know, the little signal, whatever you want to call that logo. So I do think, like I said, if this is up, I do think card payments are coming soon. Things take forever to change in America. I mean, I saw a lot more self-service on this trip than I saw on the last trip and the trip before. So yeah, they are going more way to self-service like we have gone. But we've been like it for quite some time. But they are slowly catching up. What I'm really surprised about, because they don't like change. So yeah. So, no card payments. Now, that's all the ups and downs on the Lynx bus service. Now, we're going to go to Uber or Lyft. Now, depends on what time you book it and the day. And like I just said, the time. Payment, the price is not too bad. So, say you booked it in a weekday, around 7 a.m. Not that we didn't, but I can give you a quick answer. For the same journey, say you're doing it from the hotel to MK, that ticket will probably cost you, well, that lift will probably cost you around $30 to $40 because that'd be classed as peak time. So remember peak times, ladies and gentlemen. Remember peak times. Now again, good up. If there's more than one of ya, it's cheaper. You split the cost in two. If you're 2 adults. Now, if you're 3 adults, even better. You split it 3 ways. Probably a lot cheaper than going by bus. And quicker. So that's a really big up. Now, also, sometimes look on there. Now, if you don't mind waiting, and it's never that long. It's something like 10 minutes sometimes, 15. You could be saving $3 or $4 or $5. Go for the cheaper option, mate. Literally, 5 minutes you can wait, maybe 10, maybe 15. I better tell you. You're saving money, so another good up. It makes the journey cheaper. So yeah, you can also pre-book. We never did. Now, the drivers of all the ones we used. Now, 99% of them, and we did also use Mears from the airport, taxi to the hotel. So we did actually also use one taxi, metered, where Lyft and Ubers are the price what you pay, and it's paid there and then. It's taken out when you book it. So we literally had one bad and one semi-bad in a way. Now, the first bad one was the taxi driver from Mears. He robbed us of around $10 because he went on the longer route. So when you get to the hotel, and he don't tell me they don't know. They know there's 2 entrances, and they know they can go through both. Now, where you're coming off from the highway, the first entrance is the one you should be going into. Guess what? No, he didn't. And you got another set of traffic lights. He knew he'll get an extra $10 on the meter because how long we got to wait to get round to the other entrance to get in. What could you say? Not a lot, because he already went past it. When I thought he was actually turning into it, he wasn't. He was carrying on going down. So yeah, guess what? He didn't get a tip because he already got extra $10 out of us. So mate, you may have got a tip if you went the right way, but you didn't. So you're there. The other, and that's just a little down. Now, the other down was the Lyft driver we got on one occasion. So only one driver we felt really unsafe with, and vehicle wise, and the driver. All the others lovely. We got in with women, we got in with obviously with men, We always felt safe. Vehicles were really nice. This one vehicle, I should have left the roof through. I don't think I can. But yeah, the vehicle was making a noise. I think it should have been off the road. I don't think it had a bumper. The guy was trying to do backhanders. It was basically trying to find out a lot of information. He wanted to do everything by backhanding instead of us losing lift, so he can charge more, or we won't know any difference. So, and he was always on the phone to somebody, and why he was talking to us at times, trying to do things. We did not feel safe with him at all. So when we booked the lift to get back to the hotel after he took us to where we wanted to go, we was grateful. We was in there for a while. We didn't get him back, or if we did, I think we would have cancelled it. So yeah, so that is the Downs. Yeah, and that is the transport over and done with. All the drivers was friendly, apart from them, that one, how we felt, and the other driver didn't speak much. He had no English, if I remember rightly. I did try speaking to him once. I think he went, not English. Or he meant doesn't like English, so he doesn't want to speak it. Whatever. So yeah, now we're going to go to the parks. Now there isn't virtually no Downs for the parks for the time of year we was in. Now, altogether there's 2 Downs. So I'm gonna go to them straight away. Now the first one is the prices. Nothing you can do about it. You got to pay for it if you do in separate one. Now, the best price is if you do it online, and in the UK you get the 14-day pass for roughly about $700. About £700, so that's about more like 900. So, but you get it for 14 days. But if you're doing a 1 day, it is quite expensive. I remember it some years ago when I got a 1 day, it was $89. So, but I am going back at least 10 years ago. Well, it's jumped up by 100% now. You know, like I said, that it's a down, but there's nothing you can do about it. Except by adding days, and it makes it cheaper. Because how many days you go. But if you just want 1 day, no multi-part, it's $169 including tax. So, and that was the cheapest peak that we asked. I said, oh, what's the cheapest? And I was like, so it can be dearer. It can be up to about $189 for a day. Still, again, no multi-part. You can't jump parks. Now, food. Now, this is a down, but not for us. Because we're on our own. We're not coming with families. Now, if you're coming as a family, say 2 adults and 2 kids, or so on, you're paying for all the food, ain't you? If you're just as a party of 4 adults, or whatever, you're probably paying your own way, so it's not that bad, the cost of food. But when you're 1 adult or 2 adult and you're but 1 member's paying, yeah, that's ouch. Because it adds up. I saw people at the till paying over $100, and it'd be like 4 people, 2 adults, 2 kids, and you've never got refills in the parks. So, but you can, now if this is the up, you can bring drinks in, you can bring food in, but you're only bringing certain sizes of drinks. You can't bring whole hampers in, you know. But you can bring your backpack in with food, you know, and so on, and 3 or 4 bottles of Coke. They don't care. So yeah, so we're going to come to the ups now. Now, if you do it in person and you get an online ticket, when you go to the counter, you will get a real card. Yeah, I mean online. I don't mean an e-ticket. I mean you do where you buy it online, but you still get a real card. You can get e-tickets. That will be cheaper than where you get a ticket because you got to pay for the bit of plastic. And in a way, technically you could use that as a free souvenir. It's not because you just paid $170 or more. So it's a dear souvenir. Now, we found in both parts, but obviously we're calling MK at the moment, Magic Kingdom, lines wasn't too bad. Could have been the time we went and the date. I think the most we waited was probably about 55 minutes, and I think that was 2 rides. The rest of them was under 30 minutes. So yeah, but we did go on a day that was we didn't know it was gonna be that bad. We booked it, and then we found out about 3 days later where it was gonna be bad. Literally, a storm rolled in. But they forecast it. That's how we knew about it afterwards. And to tell the truth, as you saw on the video, that storm wasn't too bad. A couple of times it was. Woo-wee! If we didn't have rain max, or whatever you want to call them things, we were being drenched. Oh, we came out of Haunted Mansion and that was coming down like cats and dogs. You could cut that with a knife. Oh, blimey. That was big. Big? That was heavy. So, yeah. So, that's still up. Now, it's another up still. Food, because we were single people. Not that bad. Now, I wasn't really hungry. Now, I had a special Christmas cookie in shape of a baseball. I think it was a special. Don't know too much if it was, but I'm sure it said on the board it was a special. Showed you it, and I think I've done a short of it. I paid $6 because I was planning to get my donut from Jeffrey's. It's a big mother like that. Well, whatever. Guess what? I didn't get it. I don't think I'm meant to get that donut. I was meant to get it last time, and the time before that. Oh well, life, ain't it? It's only a poxy donut. So yeah, Mikkel, he got sort of like a small meal deal, but it had no drink included. But we had drinks anyway, so didn't matter. He had some little nuggets that it basically was like a corn dog, but in like small nuggets forms. So yeah, it wasn't bad. I think he paid, and he had something else. I think it was maybe some fries, or as they call them, chips or Chris. Yeah, Chris. Yeah, chips or Chris over there. So if you hear chips, it'd be a bunch of Chris. So yeah. So the price is not bad. Now we're carrying on with the ups for the parks. Now we're finished with MK. We're now at a special event on the Wednesday evening. Now there's a couple of small ones for the special event, but they're nothing major. They're like little tiddly things. Basically, I'm looking for them. If you want, I won't do them up and down. I probably would have gone yep over my head. Now, because you wouldn't have been, looking for this. Now, special event price, very good. Yeah, we paid the same price as you would have got for a day ticket, but you're guaranteed nearly it on every ride, and most of the rides was quick walk-ons. Yum, yum. So yeah. Now included with the event, you got free soda, they like to call it, to us English and UK and so on, free fizz, popcorn and ice creams. So yeah. Now I'm going to come to a down. Choices for the fizz. If you're mainly looking for diet or 0.3ish, you only had one choice. That was Diet Coke. There was no 0. You literally had Coca-Cola, Diet Coca-Cola, Sprite, and one orange drink, I believe. And I do believe there's water there as well, if I remember rightly. Sparkling water, probably. So it's small down. Could have done with another diet or 0 drink in there. It wouldn't cost them nothing. Well, this is small cost. Now, another small one. This is my opinion. They could have opened a couple more souvenir shops. Now, the big thing about it, you can go in, the ticket starts at 9:30 to 12:30, but you can come in the park from 7 a.m. Sorry, 7 p.m. Now, if you want to get some of the rides done before it starts officially, or if you want to then do a couple of shops later, you can't. Because all the shops are near enough shut. There's only a couple opened. Some of the ones was open in Galaxy Edge, but all the main street there was all shut. And as you saw from my video, I wanted to go back in the Star Wars shop to pick up one of them stickers. I wanted the Star Tours sticker. Oh well, didn't get it again. So, but again, it's a small down. Now, we're on the ups again. Lines. What lines? It was walk-ons 99% of the time. And if you had, it was a 5-minute wait. Now, a small down maybe. Some of these rides was on the quick mode. So you didn't, like the Tower of Terror. You go, instead of a longer version, you always went on the quick version. So it'd be up, down, and finished. With the longer version, you kept on going up, down, and but obviously it's about getting people through. And about having an amount of staff on it as well. That I do believe it's only like 2 lifts working. So yeah, that's just that ride. So, like I said, it's a small. Now again, this is a small one, but could not be helped. We only did not get on one ride, Sinkador, because it had broken down. And it came up about 45 minutes before the park had officially shut for the night, and I mean on the special event. Came back on about 12, and we really saw it already had a 45 to 50 minutes wait. And if we looked later on, it probably was over an hour, because most people hadn't done it. It was the only places you watched Daily Rouge one that had long lines, because everybody had missed it and everybody wanted to do it. So, but we decided not to. That was our thing. We went and got photos done with cast members, with special people like Chip and Dale, Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, so on. So it's our own choice. So that's the parks. So most are up. There's only, like I said, a couple little down, and they're small downs, nothing major. Now, Shopping. Now, it's mainly ups. Now, one thing about our hotel, if you can change your address on Amazon or eBay and then put your hotel address, remember to put your name in it. Remember that. And you get parcel delivered to your hotel. Now, not all hotels can do this. Before you go ahead and think, oh, I didn't save. If you haven't been to this hotel before, one, send them an email. Or ring them and find out if they do that service. There may be a small cost, there may be no cost. Or there might be different costs, it depends on the size of parcels. Now, Rosie Inn do a small cost. It was something like $10 per box. So, not too bad because, like you know, what I was getting, I was saving. So I didn't mind paying the extra $10. Sometimes for the first 3, I didn't pay nothing extra. So I saved $30. So that's a good up. Now, lots of discounts in Orlando. Lots of outlets, like Disney Character Warehouse, other outlet stores, Five Below, obviously not just in Orlando. Ollie's, obviously again, not just in Orlando. Walmart, Target, blah, blah, blah. You can find bargains in all them places. Now, there's also, in the outlets, there's also big brands that are selling either out of season stock or seconds or maybe small deformed or something wrong, maybe a stitch or two. You find lots out there. It's brilliant, really is. That's why a lot of people go around there and just do shopping, like we did half of the 2 days. Now, it's another up, and it all depends on your price range. Prices. We found lots of things that are prices that we didn't mind paying, but it depends on your budget, doesn't it? Now, if your budget is quite low and you want something that say it's $50, you probably ain't going to go, oh, I can't really afford that. Now, if you got something like 10,000 sitting in your bank account, yep, and you're probably not in going outlets if you've got that sort of money, are you? So you know what I'm saying. So, you know, now another big ups. Restrooms in most of the big stores. You go to Five Below, Walgreens, they got restrooms. We don't know if some of the restrooms are getting shut up. But some of them had out of service, out of order signs on. Basically, I mean, we went into about 4 to 5 Five Belows. Out of them 4 to 5 Belows, I believe only one had a toilet working. All the rest had signs saying out of order. So maybe that was their answer saying we don't need to clean it then. So, Walgreens had their toilet working and one didn't. But I also think it might have been somebody in there. So that's that. Now, this is a down for shopping. I haven't got much else to do now on this. It's actually for their shopping days. You're just going there for shopping, and you're not mixing with pool days or park days or going elsewhere. It does all merge together. It does. So I'll give you a tip. Try to do some parks. Try to go to the pool. Or if you're driving, go to the beach, mate. It's not that far away. I think it's about an hour journey by car, if that. So that's my and it's my own thing. Now, flight. Now, the ups, all the same ups as before. It is. You got separate check-in. You have. Again, you got 2 suitcases. And sadly, it's still the same old potsy old plane. So the seats and all that are still old. But when all the new ones come, it'll be better. Now, one down. Now, this is my feeling, and it's a down that I'd like to have it changed. Now, as I had a down about the time we got there, it'd be nice if the flight, see now the Manchester flight left Orlando at 10:30 at night. Now, I got to admit, it would be nice if the London one left at 10:30 at night as well. It meant that you would have got in the UK round about 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning. So by the time you get through custom and immigration, you may be talking about 11 to 11:30 in the morning. And then time you get back to your place where you live, you may be talking about 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Then time you've unpacked and everything, you haven't got long to stay up. Now, with the 6:30 flight leaving at Orlando MCO, you get in at basically 6:30 in the morning. Now, we got through, we was in and out again really quick, super quick. We was waiting for a taxi by 7:15. Sadly, our taxi did not arrive to turn up till 9 a.m. So that's down. Out of our control that we pre-booked it and they knew what time was coming, but Pam did an accident and he couldn't make it. And he arrived then. What can you do? Nothing. So that is the only down really. So yeah, that is my ups and downs on this whole trip. There may have been some more here and there. I mean, like the portion size I was telling you the best one is KFC. I'm pretty certain I didn't film any of the cases. Some days I didn't film at all. I had my own days. And I think there might have been the days I had KFC. But the portions on them, a lot bigger. Fries, yeah, throw them away. But the chicken, ooh-wee. Fucking, pardon my French, big. But that is it. Well, it's coming to end. The next video you'll probably see after this will probably be a collage or whatever you want to call it of all the food that we had. So if you want to see what food we had, so you may have missed some or skipped, you better not have. Right, you will see it all there. What we filmed anyway. Not all of it. So anyway, I'm gonna go. Hope you enjoyed my our trip to Orlando and to the parks. And remember, give me one of them a thumbs up. Please share. Please subscribe to the channel for future events, as I am going to other things. And I will be going later this year. I am back to Thailand. But this time, Mikhail's coming with me. And if you really would like to help the channel out, join Patreon. It will help me out greatly. And I've always said that money will never be bought on the Fincher stuff behind me. It'll always be used for tickets or planes or whatever. So I'm going to go. I'll see you all later. Thank you much for watching. I'll see you soon. Ta-ta for now. Bye. Bye-bye. Alright. That's it. It's a wrap.